Get ready for that perfect answer to your game night. This is our review of Improper Nouns.
Improper Nouns is a player-judge card game where players give their best definition for newly created phrases.
Even though it's similar to other games, I still love what this brought to the table.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I still felt it was a little and we'll tell you why after the how to play.
At the start of the game, each player draws 7 description cards to make up their starting hand.
Then a judge will draw 1 adjective card and 1 noun card and place them side by side to create a new phrase.
The other players will choose their best description for the new phrase and give it to the judge.
The judge reads the descriptions to the group and then picks their favorite.
The winner receives the adjective and the noun pair, and the first player to 7 pairs wins. We were given a copy of Improper Nouns by the creators so that we could do this review, so thank you for sending us the game. So I'm going to start off with an original question. Why didn't you like the game, Lee?
It's not that I didn't like it, it's that I think I built it up in my head when I saw Improper Nouns and heard how the rules are played. I was thinking of the content that Cards Against Humanity or any of those other games where you're going to get some really risque stuff or raunchy words in there. But we went through maybe a quarter of it so far, and I didn't really find things where I was like, oh my, I don't think we should say that.
Yeah, the box says 17 and up, but I think that this isn't that appropriate for, maybe not kids, but it's not 17 and up. I think it could definitely be played a little bit younger, but that also didn't bother me. I don't mind that it's not so raunchy. Sometimes I feel Cards Against Humanity is raunchy just to be raunchy. It's not really that funny. Oh, you said a dirty word. This game, I think, is fun with the combination of the adjective and the nouns, and because they're 2 separate cards, the possibilities are endless there. I really liked how this mechanic worked a lot better than the Mad Lib style of the Cards Against Humanity. I think this flows a little bit better and has a little bit more replayability to it.
The things I did like, though, like you said, there's so many different combinations that you can make, and it also gets you thinking too. Like, you can get some word combination that you're just like, oh, okay, well, let me see what my options are and how can I relate that to that, or what sounds close to these definitions to this new word that's never been made before.
In Cards Against Humanity, the white cards, the phrases, they mean what they mean on the card. So when you're inserting them into the descriptions, is what it is. In this one, I feel like the definitions can change their meaning depending on what the adjective-noun combination is, because each player in their head will kind of think about how that description actually applies. And sometimes it can be dirty if you have the right mindset, and other times it could just be punny or it could be funny. And then sometimes it may be an actual, you know what, that actually sounds like it could be the correct definition.
So sometimes when you draw, you will draw an adjective and noun that's a real thing, right? Like a red fire truck or something. And if you win the round, then you can also win this bonus because you actually won an actual thing. And then this counts as like an extra pair to help you win the game.
Just like other games of this style, there's really no player limit. So if you're going to a party or you have friends over and there's a lot of people playing, you can't play a 4 or 5 player game, you can definitely play a game like this because several people will be able to play. One thing I really do like about this game, and it has nothing to do with the mechanics or the gameplay, it's just the presentation. So you have the box, and then you have your descriptions, which fit on one side, and then you have your nouns on the other, and you have your adjective over here. So they all fit nice and neatly inside the box. So I really like how it's easy. So when you want to set up the game on the table, it's just, okay, well, here are the descriptions, here are the adjectives, here are the nouns. Let's get playing. All right, Lee, give me your honest verdict.
Okay, overall artwork, I'll give it average points. Mechanics, I do like how they added on top of these player judge games. And then replayability, I'd say overall I'd give the game probably about a 4.5.
Overall, I really like this game. I think the mechanics of this, with the noun and the adjectives putting them together, I think that adds to the replayability of it. I like the bonuses. I really liked how they made this game more than other games of this genre. They took it and then they made it different instead of just making an exact replica and calling it something else. So I'm going to give it a 7.
And Teresa gives it a 10.
And Juliana gives it a 7. And that was our review of Improper Nouns.
What'd you think? Are you ready to get wordy with it? Let us know in the comments below.
And now for a clever reminder. If you're enjoying our content, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Kenny.